Not so long ago, I already made, okay, a video on how to gear Bond, but guess what? That video, I literally said, you don't have to gear Bond because Bond sucks. Guess what? Bond got buffed, and now he doesn't suck. Would you look at that? So, people are already asking me in the comments of my latest Bond video, how to gear him now, since he now is good and has changed his functionality. So, I fortunately have had the opportunity to test him with many builds. As you can see, I have him with the amazing triple crit damage build. I have, of course, HP defense, attack crit, and HP crit. And in my opinion, for majority of players, the only build to consider using him on is attack crit. And I'll tell you why. So, HP defense is not enough to one-shot most tanky characters. And this guy's function is one-shotting. Not really one-shotting, but two-shotting. If you don't get the combo with him going and take someone out, they're still going to have the minus 100% crit chance, so it's not the worst idea ever. But even then, you're out of it. Like Bond, unless next turn you get the snipe card, he just isn't it. He is not a long match unit. He is a one and done, one pump chump type character. Okay? He does the thing, and then your other characters take out the rest. Well, one of the reasons why Bond was truly bad, I mentioned this in the Bond buff video, is that the team that you had to use him on was Merlin team. And that team just wasn't very good because Merlin sucks. Like, as some people say, oh, I like Merlin, but Merlin just sucks. Like, if Bond does his thing, he kills someone, but he has no more cards, Merlin couldn't do anything, but now it's a different story. You can use it with Purgatory Melee, LR Melee, other characters as well, but those are the two, like, big ones. And, how about HP crit? A lot of people are going to be having the HP crit set from Purgatory Bond. Me personally, I had like a crit chance on my mind, so that just wouldn't be good at all because he guarantees crit, so you don't want to have crit chance on your gear. But I actually, I'm gonna put footage right now of me using HP crit as well. While you're gonna be watching the footage of me playing while I'm talking as well. HP crit. So I don't recommend for majority of players to run HP crit on Bond, and I'll explain why. You will see on my footage, I actually can one-shot people with HP crit, but it's very narrow. And you gotta understand, it's me, okay? I have 14 million box CC, so I get more attack from my box CC, and I also get more attack from having the 5th constellation done, or unlocked, whichever one. And most of you don't. If you are a player that does have very high box CC, like 13 million, and you do have the constellation unlocked, the last possible one currently, then sure, HP crit is going to be great for you. Personally, for me, I might actually use it with HP crit because he does manage to one-shot any character in the game, for what it seems. No matter what team, I was one-shotting Purgatory Melees on the full demon team, no problem. But for majority of players, they're going to leave them with like a little bit of HP, especially as well if you don't have him 6-6. Because there is a difference between a 1-6 Bond and a 6-6 Bond of 15% attack-related stats. At 1-6, HP crit is not killing. So you're going to have to go with attack crit. But hey, if you do have high box CC and you do have the very, very high constellation, then sure. But you probably don't even need this video because you probably have 8 gear sets for Bond anyways. So does it even matter? Attack crit for a majority of people because of what kind of character he is. Maybe in the future, if he's more used like a supportive type character due to his passive, I can see him being switched to HP defense. But as of right now, he is the main DPS of his team and the one that gets it done. And the one pump chump ain't gonna work with HP defense or HP crit for majority of players. Especially HP defense. Even for me, HP defense was not able to one-shot in most cases. We're playing around a little bit with attack crit with a few different teams just for fun. And honestly, it's pretty nice having a good character again. As in, a good new character, sorry. We haven't had a good new character since Purgatory Melee, and then in one day we got 2 new good characters, LR, Melee, and Bond. I know a lot of you are not going to have LR melee, so, you know, this DN Bond combo is not going to be working as well, because honestly, LR melee works just very, very great on this team. The only thing is that DN taunting means Lost Vein doesn't get rank ups as much, so Purgatory melee is a great replacement. Maybe even better, I don't know. It's just the fact that DN taunts can be an issue for Lost Vein, because they're not getting much rank ups, but either way, he just works really well regardless, because he just hits so hard. And for Lost Vein, I mean, if you have Lost Vein already, you know, if you're watching this in a few weeks and you have Lost Vein from doing the easier game modes, then it's one thing. But if you have Lost Vein already at the time of recording this, then, you know, you probably don't even need this video, because again, you already have all the gears. But look at that. On a taunting DN, basically a one-shot. This team works so well. I've been facing so many players using this team, either with Lost Vein or Purgatory melee. Goddamn Lost Vein, man. See, here's the thing, right? When Ban gets his combo working, you can afford to like not two tap someone in the first turn, but when it doesn't, it's just sad for Ban. Even still, even after the buff. I've been getting requests of people asking me to try using this right here. And I guess the idea is to use the passive to make sure Ban still crits regardless. Let's see. Oh, couldn't break the shield. She's gonna have 5 debuffs. Almost worked. Almost worked. Not ideal. So, so too many comments. People say, oh, use Philo for her passive of ignoring crit resistance. So you don't even have to debuff before using the snipe card. As you saw, he still missed a crit on a character that has relatively okay crit resistance, but not the highest. It's not like the craziest thing ever, so it is what it is. Without the guarantee, because Ban has very low crit chance. Like right now, I have, what, 3 stacks of his passive? So I'm at 132. I mean, that sounds like it should be high, but it's really not. Which is weird, but is what it is. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. And he's not being lowered by her. Ghislaine. So it's not that, right? Oh, hit triple crit this time. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, a bunch of bond cards. Yeah, I chose to ignore using the mark just to have like infinite mark cards in my hand. Unbelievable. Listen, I'm just happy that he's good now. I've been seeing people saying that they're still gonna skip Ban, which I find to be very odd. I mean, do whatever you want, not your dad. But you know, like Ban might not still be like the best in the game, right? Like the point of contention right now is between Lost Vein and Purgatory melee, I think. But it's still not like, it's not like the banner's not worth summoning on. Like, come on, like Ban is very great now, and he's really, really great for the new game mode, the PvE game mode. So it's not like, you know, he's just shit for PvE. It is what it is. I even forgot to mention in this video that, you know, whatever gear set we're making for him is for PvP, because he's just straight up garbage in PvE. But, you know, it is what it is. I'll wrap up the video with this, because it looks pretty fun. Haven't been able to use, or haven't had the time to use Roxy with Ban yet. So, looks pretty fun, because now Ban can actually crit. So, yeah, see? Like, that debuff card would not crit pre-patch, so... boop, boop, boop. Yeah. HP defense or HP crit probably wouldn't kill there. Even with... No. I would have killed with HP crit, because I would have had the second hit done. But, you know. That is a thing. Arthur putting up a stance, now procs Ban passive. Oh my god. Want to make more videos with Ban on humans, because now he actually pairs up well with Arthur. But I want to use the new Arthur. He's just time gated. I actually want to use the new Arthur, because he also looks pretty good. Can't wait to use him as well. Alright, Roxy. You got a level 3. But this is a mono green team. I guess you're not green, but... So, unfortunate for her. Let's hope Bond gets a crit here. And then we'll easily kill Echidna. Because, you know, proccing more of the Bond passive right there. Max Bond passive. Or, yeah. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. See, bro. That just simply wouldn't happen. Pre-buff. It just simply wouldn't happen. Bond would have not got as much crit chance and he would have missed the crits. That's what I'm saying. Like, last video, last how to gear video, I was like, don't even gear the guy. He's shit. But now I'm like, you know, it's pretty good. Bond's pretty good. If you skip him, you're gonna be very sad about that. That's death. Oh. Yep. And then one crit. Ah, oh, it's fine. Nanashi had his own passive, so I'll forgive missing the crits. Anyways, that's about it.